What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Footballrs. My name's Tony, and you can follow me down below at LINEMAN Football. Today's video, we're going to be reviewing the Adidas Scorch Destroyer gloves. Now, first off, thank you to eSpay for sending us these gloves. Guys, if you do want to pick up these gloves, they'll be linked in the description down below. It's also an affiliate link, so if you pick them up, it helps us out too. All right, this is going to be a pretty quick review because I don't think a lot of people are going to pick these up with some of the other options that Adidas has come out with this year. However, there are some actually really nice little benefits with these gloves, so we're just going to fly through all the categories and tell you exactly what you need to know if these are going to be the right gloves for you. Okay, the first category we're going to look at is fit. Now, I am a large, and these fit like a perfect, really nice, snug receiver glove. Now, they're going to be a really nice fit because the entire back of the hand is this one-piece mesh material on here. The glove grip on the inside is also not super thick. It is adequate, obviously, but it just feels like, honestly, closer to a thicker receiver glove, and that's just due to the padding on the back. So the overall fit of these gloves is pretty good. A couple things that make the fit a little bit weird is going to be that the pads run the full length of the fingers, which kind of disrupts your movement slightly. The cuff is really big on these. Like, I don't know why the cuff is so big with like the old school three stripes on here, but the rest of it's kind of newer. So it kind of feels disjointed, a little bit weird, and yeah, the cuff isn't fantastic. Next, we're gonna look at the protection on these gloves. So it's just a bunch of really small pads on here. It is like a gel material on the inside. If you can see, there's just one pad on each finger, one on the back, one long on the thumb, and then the butterfly here as well. Now, as far as if you do want a padded glove, these do cover the, really like the most of your hand really nicely. Your fingers are pretty much covered. You have, a couple on the back of the hand. They're kind of just sewn on here. And yeah, if you're just looking for a little bit of padding, these might be pretty good. Although this kind of butterfly pad on the inside, it's kind of weird. A couple things I don't like about it is the material. I don't think the material is very good. I also think it's weird that it's slightly off center on your hand. It feels kind of asymmetric in a way that I don't really enjoy. It feels slightly too big. So if, again, you're looking for a pad, it has one, but I think they could have done a lot of things different. Next, we're gonna talk about the grip. This is Adidas grip. It is really good grip. I don't have like a ton of experience in ways that Devin does with the Adidas grip. What I can say is it performed pretty well. It starts to definitely lose a little bit of its grip over time. You need to spit on it in ways that other grips do as well. So it's decent, but not fantastic. I guess it is technically categorized as grip that this really massive pad gets in the way of your ball feel when you're trying to catch the ball. So as far as if I was going to rate it as like an overall grip rating, this would really detract from that just because it is on where you are trying to catch the ball. Also in the grip here, they do have a bunch of perforations which are supposed to help with the breathability. Doesn't really make a big difference. I'm gonna guess not. They only put a couple in here, plus the entire back of the hand is mesh. Okay, next we're gonna talk about the durability of these gloves, and I don't see these being a very durable glove for a couple reasons. Number one is gonna be all the padding on here is kind of haphazardly stitched on. You see some double stitching at spots. You see where they kind of went over. So the overall quality on these doesn't look fantastic. Next is going to be breathability. Now they're very breathable in the sense that they do have the mesh on the back, but you do feel some hot spots on your hand, especially like where you do have this big pad. They did add some perforations to the palm as well to try and help with the breathability. Doesn't really do a lot, not really. There's just not enough of the holes on here. Like they put a couple on each finger, but they didn't put any on the thumb. So a little bit weird in that way as well. Now, as far as styling goes, they look very old school, in my opinion, with this like super big strap on the bottom. The way they did the pads, it just kind of feels like technology for football gloves has come a lot farther, And so the styling of these is not crazy, especially as a padded receiver glove. Most companies put out their padded receiver gloves in a variety of colors. Whereas these are more in like the LINEMAN category because they only come in white and black. So from a style perspective, they're not crazy. However, this is the one area why I think these gloves still exist, and that these gloves are only 35 bucks. So they're probably $20 to $30 cheaper than every other padded receiver glove on the market. And I think that's what they were going for here is if you're looking for an entry-level glove, you want to try football out, you think you want a little bit of padding, you're not really sure what you want, but you want to try something, these are a good option. They're basically almost half the price of most other gloves on the market. They come in black and white, which means if you leave your team, they're easy for resale because black or white works anywhere. A little bit of padding, so you can have it if you don't. Not too much padding where it feels overwhelming. It's kind of like a general football glove where it's not crazy by any means, but for really low levels of football, really beginner levels, some people that play multiple positions, these actually would be a pretty good all-purpose glove, especially for the price. There you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, I wanted this to be a quick review because there's not like a crazy amount to talk about with these gloves. But if you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like down below and comment if you think you'd actually be picking these up this year. Subscribe as we put out 3 videos for football products every single week. Guys, I'll catch you next time.